everybody, Captain Pop Hunter here. Got a mail call, 2 boxes. One that I was expecting to come, and one I really don't even know what's in it because I don't recognize the name. So we'll crack that one open first and see what it is. Sitting out in the barn here, and it's raining, so it's kind of different to hear it on a tin roof versus the shingled roof over there. I decided to do something today that I'm gonna do pretty. I'm gonna do a lot to try to stick to it. I'm 32 years old. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 18 years old. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. So every time that I would normally buy a pack of cigarettes, I'm going to put it in a fund towards Funko or something for the kids or something cool I'm going to talk to the old lady about. So, but I wanted to share that with you guys because there's a lot of times where I said I was going to do it, but this time I really, really want to stick to it. And I think maybe documenting it might help it along. Might take that urge to, because obviously I don't smoke on camera, so I think if I do something like that, or if I have something to occupy my time when I would normally do that, I'm going to do it because I really want to better myself and better my family not smoking and honestly wasting money on it. I'm tired of being out of breath too because it really sucks. So just thought I'd share that little bit there with you. I know it's nothing Funko related, but like sometimes I just need to get stuff off of my chest there with that. But we are going to do this mail call. I'm really excited to see what's in the one box I don't recognize, so we will see what that is. But hopefully, before we get started here, you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. But until then, let's get started. See what we find. Alright, so the first one is a little dinged up here. The guy's name is Guy Cataberos. So I don't recall. I looked through my messages and I didn't see this person's name. So, not their first name, not their last name, nothing. So, I don't know what the hell is in this box. But we will find out. Whoever Guy Cataberos is, he packaged that really good. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, that was definitely not the person I traded with. What is in here is... Here, he packaged really well. I have to look up his name that he has on Facebook so I can give him some recognition for his packaging, because his packaging is great. He bubble wrapped the top, and he put bubble wrap and bubbles all around it, so he did really well. So we will get right into that one, and it is the Bloody 2-pack of Freddy and Jason. And it is in fantastic shape, especially for coming out in 2016, so this thing is 4 years old now. But the blood looks good on it too. I don't know if you guys can really see it up close there with that glare, but there's Freddy, and there's Jason's blood. Freddy's blood obviously sticks out a little bit more, and again, blood on the sides. Really cool 2-pack, so I have all the 2-packs. I'm officially missing 2 things of Freddy, and that is the Dorb and the cereal. Then I have everything Freddy Funko. Yeah, no, I won't ever get there. Freddy Krueger. So, they're on my car. This one here is from John. This is the one I was talking about the other day from John Kratzovich. He's the one that I do a lot of mystery minis with, so I'm really excited for this one here. And I always know that John's going to package correctly. He's going to package firmly, as you can see there. He not only does he do that, but he actually packages everything in tissue paper, and like, we'll just pull out a slab here. They come into a slab like he puts here, and we can just kind of roll them out on the table. We'll go through them one by one. Oh, these are cool in person. I get to see these in person before. So, I will go through each one. Guys, bear with me here. I do not know the rarities or the exclusivities to these. I have not done enough research on them to know. So if you guys know them or if they're good ones and they, whatever, applaud or just comment, whatever. But I'll go through one by one here, what we got. The first one we have here is Rick Grimes with no hat on, his hair slicked back, and his revolver. Next one we have is Rick Grimes with his whole deputy outfit going on here. This is not a bloody one. It just has his little bit of stash going on here, his little bit of gruff with his revolver. Not stand up, okay. We have the Jawless Walker, their tongue hanging out. This is the non-glow-in-the-dark one. I know the glow-in-the-dark one is a pain to get. It's one of the rarer ones to find. We have the Charred Walker, which this is a pretty gruesome mini. Kind of like that Jason Voorhees with the zombie. But you have the Charred Walker. We have one of my favorite characters in the show, just because I like Michael Rooker. A little stumpy here. He is the bloody version of Merle Dixon, and the blood goes all the way to the side of his head there, as you can see. Oh, went the wrong way. Right there. With his gun and his arm that has the knife bayonet on it. We have Herschel Green with one leg and his amputated leg and the crutches. Hopefully, if you guys haven't seen this show yet, I'm not spoiling anything, so I'm sorry if some of these minis spoil stuff for you, but you should probably watch the show. It's a good show. So that's slab number 1. We'll pull out slab number 2 here. Roll it out and see what we got. You can hear there's a bunch in there. So, first one we have is Glenn Rhee with his machete. We have, this is Noah. This is Noah from the show Everybody Loves Chris or Hates Chris. That's just him all grown up in The Walking Dead. His name's Noah in the show. This one's kind of, ooh. You got the Slime Walker, where his body's pretty much melting, skin's just bleh. We have Daryl Dixon with his crossbow, and I think it's just a crossbow, it's not knife and crossbow. This is actually, I gotta give the props to this mini. This is a good mini. Like look at the buttons on his shirt, the bow with the cross bolts, and even the little shirt, his wings on the back of his vest, and his handkerchief back here. Well, this is a really detailed mini. It's a good job. This is the little girl with the teddy bear. That is a walker. It's really nice, actually. And this is, oh, that is cool. This actually moves around. So I'll show these all 3 together if I have all 3 of them in here. But this is, I think this is either Pet 1 or Pet 2 of Michonne's. Michonne's Pet 1 and 2. And it has the chain that actually moves around its neck. That is really cool. That's really cool. Slab number 3. You can hear them all fold out and flop over. What do we got? Oh, speaking of Michonne, we have Michonne. This is considered the angry one with her facial expression and the blood on the katana. Again, really cool mini. So I'll set those 2 aside so you guys can see what we're going to do here then. This is the walker with a deer leg. Again, if you guys don't like horror, or you don't like blood or guts and stuff like that, don't watch this video because don't finish it. It's a gory one. Here we have Sasha from The Walking Dead. These are all Walking Dead, obviously. This one's a little gruesome. We have a maggot-infested walker. And I'll tell you what, these maggots on here, they have little lines in them. They're pretty detailed because they make them look like maggots. So, maggots. Ooh, this one's here a little dirty. Have to clean that one up. Possibly. But we have, I'm guessing this is one of the earlier sets, but we have Daryl Dixon with both hands on his crossbow. No bolts underneath of it, so this one here was definitely an earlier mini. It's very poorly done compared to the other one. I mean, you look at the 2 of them here, and you can clearly see that this one here had more work done to it than this one did. So that's an early Daryl Dixon. And then we have the regular Michonne. Okay, not so angry. She's always angry. She's like the Hulk, but she's not bloody. So you can see the difference between the blooded one and the one that is not. All right, moving along. Another slab out here. We have. Oh, that's cool. Like I said, I've only seen these in pictures, so I haven't seen them in person yet. So this is really cool to see. We have a one-eyed walker. If you haven't seen the show, they call zombies walkers in the show. So this is what they call the tank zombie. You have to see the episode to know why they call it the tank zombie. But bloody. I know there's a regular one of that too. This is a walker of Clara. Here's Tyrese with his hammer. Wow, they even put the cut in his beanie. That's kind of cool. This is Tara, I believe. Tara. From The Walking Dead. And these are cool. I can't believe they're minis, but they're... Hell, my son sees this, he'll want to play with it. But you have Daryl's chopper, the brown one. It's pretty cool, right? Looking at the front of that, the headlight and everything like that, it looks like if you ever played the game Days Gone for PlayStation, or I think it's on Xbox too, but that looks like the chopper you use, or the bike that you use in the game. Very cool game too. Basically, take the zombie apocalypse and mash it together with Grand Theft Auto. Pretty cool. Ooh, that was really cool. Wow, this one's... Hey, look at that. So, there it is. There's the other pet. Same thing. Head turns around here. So, basically what this would look like is Michonne is in the middle, and she drags her pets around with her. So, that's how that is. That's kind of cool. We got both the pets, and we got 2 Michonnes so far. We had the other tank zombie, same tank zombie, and the bloody one. We have Morgan Jones with his staff. Oh, this one's really good. So you got Morgan here, and then you have, like, on the back, on his back here, you can see his gun hanging here, his helmet, his backpack, the stick, the gloves, which are fingerless, because you can tell by the pointer finger sticking out here. And then we have the exact same mini, but it's where he's wearing his mask. Looking like the Winter Soldier. That's good minis. Alright, another Daryl Dixon. Again, very, very detailed. You still got the buttons up the front there. This time he's got a knife in his hands. The bolts are on the back of the mini here with the crossbow. Still got the wings on his shirt. Still got the red handkerchief, and then he has handkerchiefs around his legs here, you can see. Very good mini. This one is so cool. I love translucent minis and pops. But this is a Burning Flame Walker. He's got a goatee. Yeah, he does. I'm surprised it's still there. Should have burned off. But that, you can see it's translucent on the fire. There's a glow-in-the-dark version of this one here. Really rare to find, but also would like to find those there. But this is a really cool one. And now, we will just keep on trucking here. All right. Ooh. Wow, some really good ones here. Alright, so we'll start with the barbed wire walker. Pretty detailed. Barbed wire looks good. We have the golf club impaling a walker mini. It goes straight through his back. It's pretty cool. There's a glow-in-the-dark version of this one as well. We have Carol, which she's just straight up a mom badass. We have Abraham. That's a heavy mini. Holy hell. Abraham. There you go. Cocky Ginger. Sorry if I offended gingers. If it helps, my girlfriend is a ginger, so it's okay. I can say it. Okay? There are people. Another Daryl Dixon. I believe that's the same one as this one here that I pulled out earlier. Oh, thought I did that one. There's one Daryl too. Okay, there it is. So yes, they are the same. So you have the regular one, and then you have the bloody one, which is just a couple blood splats of paint, but all in all, same mini. And then Daryl's original chopper. Kickstands up. Everything's like good. Looks good there. You got the saddlebags on the side. Yep, Daryl's original chopper. So we got both of his bikes. How many more slabs we got in here? 1, 2, wow, 3. My goodness, 3. That's it. I believe that's it. Yep, 3. All right, so we got 3 left. So we'll slide that over and roll it out. Ooh, a real gangly one. So this one here is the walker with, what the hell do you even call that? Just looks like he's kind of held up together by shackles. Blood all over him. Rick as a constable. Carl. It looks like he has keys in his hand, so this must be... Well, I won't say where it's from, because I don't want to spoil it. The bicycle girl without her legs with her guts hanging out everywhere. This is the bicycle walker, and this is a bloody one. I know there's a common version of that too, but I don't have that one there. So, this one here is Sophia. I'm not going to say what set that's from because I'll give stuff away. This is Shane. I'm being distracted by my father. Oh, wow, this is screwdriver come out? Nope. Okay, so this one here is the RV walker with the screwdriver in his head. The screwdriver does not come out, and if it does, it's probably broken. So, this is the Wolves walker with the W on its forehead with blood all over it. This one's kind of cool. Beth Green with stitches all over her face. I don't know if this one splits apart or not. Yeah, it does. That's really cool. So this is the Well Walker. You can see that it's all cracked in half there, and then it opens up. And there's from season 2, I believe. Well Walker. I'll be focusing that one. Then this one here also has a piece that detaches and is considered the bloody version. I know this is going to be a spoiler, but there's Herschel, and then his head pops off. So you can only imagine what happens there. Last one. I should have saved that one for last one. It had better stuff in it. Alright, we have a bloody version of Tyrese, which I believe we already got. There's the regular one. So you have the bloody and regular. Then you have Denise with the impaled eye. You have Andrea with a gun and shackles. Michonne as a constable, like Rick. Bob Stuckey. This is a generic mini. And then you have Maggie Green. So all in all, there is 54 minis here that we got today. So I got a lot to go through and figure out which goes where with what series. So that's going to be the rest of my day. If you guys want to like, comment, and subscribe, great. Until then, I'm out. See you guys.